Fight! 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 Bring me a true warrior! Fight! 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 Fight!
Smell the gun. The gun is the best defense. Happiness is a warm gun.
Fight! Fight!
That's raw. I appreciate you, Veda. To the max. That's a real homie. Tuning in from work. Sorry, y'all. I was just talking to a homie. Homie just got a really good job. Shout out to him. So, before I get started, sorry it took so long for me to get started, but man, MK, Mortal Kombat, one of my favorite games of freaking all time, man. Like, one of the first games I've been playing. I was born in 2000, but I had played the 1996 handheld version. My family had that. I played the fucking every game up to that. I know the fucking whole storyline, the Apocalypse storyline, or the Armageddon storyline, which is basically everything up until MK8. I know the whole current timeline. I'm just gonna call it the MK timeline. From MK9 to now. I honestly, if you ask me, Ed Noob hit my fucking line, because I know this shit inside and out, bro. Like I feel like I could really do something with this story. But other than that, just if you don't know the MK story, basically, all of the fighters were fighting up until like MK8. I think there was a point where all of the fighters were resurrected. I forget why they did this, but Argus, the Edenian god, and his wife, who was basically like I forget, but she could basically see like into the future and shit like that. They had 2 kids. I forget the kids' names, but one went on to work with Takeda and his dad. What is his dad's name? The blind guy. I can't remember his name right now. He pops up in this story. They both pop up in this story. And then you have the other brother who ends up like leading the Red Dragons. And so like they were there to like be part of like the fight between all of the combatants or whatever. And basically the fight led to a being named Blaze being like the last person you fought, which basically it was basically like MK8 was basically, or MK Armageddon was basically like a big ass tower, you know what I mean? With that being said, the tower, when you finish Blaze, I think what ended up happening is all of the combatants were fighting each other, and Raiden and who is the fucking big bad with the hammer? I don't know why his name is freaking eluding my memory right now, but they end up being the last 2 there. The last thing Raiden says is he must win before he gets murdered by old boy. And then basically it resets everything back until like before the tournament started. And so basically, yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna have to like review one more time and correct myself in the next stream of what actually happened. But yeah, it was like basically it was a MK8 at the end of it, or MK9 was a reset of everything. The tournament happens, and then basically Shang Tsung and the fucking big bad with the hammer, once again his name is eluding my memory, they changed the rules. Liu Kang gets mad at Raiden because all of the homies are dying. They become revenants. I'm not gonna lie, this whole story is eluding my memory right now, especially for me talking about how I knew the whole thing. This is looking really bad, but once I see things, it'll pop right back up. That's usually what happens. So yeah, let's get fucking started on the story. I don't remember starting a old game, but here we go.
Millions of years ago, Shinnok, one of the Elder Gods, turned on his fellow deities and invaded the Earth Realm.
I need fucking subtitles.
Raiden and the Elder Gods stopped Shinnok, locked him up in the Nether Realm.
Raiden is not an Elder God. He became an Elder God in one of the games, but right now, technically speaking, he is not an Elder God.
Emperor Shao Kahn, who was obsessed with conquering Earthrealm.
Fucking Shao Kahn, that was his fucking name.
So Raiden convinced the Elder Gods to enact the Mortal Kombat tournament as a way to even the odds.
MK9.
Give Earthrealm a chance. For generations, Shao Kahn followed the Elder Gods' rules. The war moved to the arena, where he sent his toughest fighters to challenge Raiden's greatest defenders in Mortal Kombat.
Baraka, Johnny Cage,
2
Sonya
years
Blade,
ago, we
Liu
beat him,
Kang. Probably the...
but Shao Kahn wasn't ready to lose. He
I don't know how to say that.
violated the rules of Mortal Kombat and invaded Earthrealm. Most of Earth's defenders, our friends, were killed, turned into evil undead warriors.
The Revenants.
Despite the odds, we stopped Shao Kahn's invasion.
Not really, the Elder Gods came in and
punishment.
intervened.
The Elder Gods destroyed him. We thought the long nightmare was over. But it turns out that Shinnok had been manipulating events. Shao Kahn's invasion, his death. All part of Shinnok's plan to escape the Netherrealm and resume his war on the Elder Gods.
They don't really talk too much about the Elder Gods, but Shinnok being one of the Elder Gods, I believe the Elder Gods are his brothers and sisters. Oh fuck. Damn, it's been a while since I played this shit. Fuck. But yeah, so Shinnok as of right now is the only Elder God we know of. Just because they never really talk about him. I'm not sure if Onaga is an Elder God, as far as the current MK timeline. But yeah. I forget if these demons are Shinnok's or Quan Chi's.
Destination, ahead.
Set her down nice and easy for me.
Don't I always?
If by always you mean not once. Major?
Kenshi. That's Takeda's dad. See, I told you, once I start seeing it, that's all I need.
All right, you have the rendezvous coordinates, far into the forest. From there, we access the portal to Raiden's Sky Temple.
Where there's an angry former Elder God and his devils waiting for us.
Shinnok's
Gods,
demons.
Portals, flying demons.
Blind guys with magic swords.
The world has changed. For the worse if we do not expel Shinnok from Raiden's temple. He means to poison Earthrealm's life force, the Jinsei.
And we're not gonna let that happen.
Kenshi and I appreciate the Major allowing us to join you. We're happy to help kick Shinnok's bony ass back to the Netherrealm.
So looking at Kenshi's age, I'm assuming this is a scene from 25 years ago. Because they were still young during MK9. And Takeda and the rest of his friends are like a generation younger. So I'm guessing this is like a 25 year ago. The 25 year ago scene. Shit, they're dead. I called it. They're dead. So the green shit, that shit actually has a real story behind it. I believe it's told at the end of this game. Shit, Sub-Zero. They're dead. Y'all should have stayed still. He threw a man's body that fast. Damn. I pressed X. I pressed triangle, yo. I think I need to fucking get my controllers updated. No! It's a PS4 game though. Such a little fall. Sonya!
The end is near.
Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out some of these moves. Stay on one spot. Or should let me save him? Damn, where are the fucking markers for this fucking game, yo? Take that. That took a little too long.
Gotta get back to the chopper. Sonya,
Terminator.
get out of there! Whew, that was unpleasantly cold.
Bro, I wanted that. There we go. No, I didn't want it.
Didn't know a face could do that.
Damn, that was closer. Take that again. I'm telling you, I'm gonna finish it the same way damn near every time. Just because I can. Ooh, they got murdered. Did anybody see that in the back?
You okay?
We fared better than the men.
Add him to the list of things Shinnok will answer for.
So the thing is, in Mortal Kombat, I think usually what they're fighting for is control of all the realms. And so with that be okay, so we got Fujin and whatchamacallit. If you didn't know who Fujin is Raiden's brother. When Raiden was called to be an Elder God, he left his brother Fujin to be the protector of Earthrealm. And I think his powers are just wind. His powers are kind of whack though, you know. The thing is with me, I feel like some of these guys were badass at first, but since they've gotten their powers, they have become really lax. I think this is a really buffed Raiden here too as well, though.
Raiden, we must refortify the portal's defenses below.
No, Fujin. It is too late.
I didn't say. I believe it's what they're protecting. Holy shit. Hate this guy.
The mighty gods of Earthrealm. You befoul these hallowed grounds, Quan Chi. Begone! Surely you are pleased to see your friends.
Striker, Sindel. Fuck, what is that guy's
You
name?
abandoned them to their deaths. I returned them to life. A life worse than death. One you will soon share. And my lord himself shall witness your fall.
Yeah, so one thing about Quan Chi, he was playing like multiple sides the whole time. He's the whole reason the Spectres, freaking Bihan and Hanzo Hasashi have, well, they're not really Spectres, the assassins Hanzo Hasashi and Bihan have beef. He sent the Lin Kuei to go kill Hanzo Hasashi's family, and he, when Hanzo Hasashi went to hell, fucking here goes Jax, another another Revenant. Nightwolf, shit.
Nightwolf.
But basically, he sent the Lin Kuei to go murder go murder Hanzo Sashi's family. Hanzo Sashi's family gets murdered, he goes to hell once he's murdered, and then Quan Chi turns him into the Spectre, fucking Scorpion, and then tells him who killed him, Bihan, and then when Bihan dies, he turns him into fucking new Cybot. So yeah, it goes pretty deep with Quan Chi's bitch ass.
This is your last mission, son.
Shit.
The real Jax wouldn't punch his best friend.
Johnny Cage, killing you will be a pleasure.
didn't know you were such a fan.
Gotcha!
I hate when the computer Dax grapples you because he doesn't do anything with it. I told y'all, same way every time. That's how good I am. I'm just gonna literally, like, I know it seems like I'm playing ass, just haven't played in a while. It's gonna end the same way
We're
every
gonna
time.
fix you
I'm telling
someday.
The one nigga who might give me problems is Shinnok. Maybe.
Well, nice seeing them again. Sonya, that's not him.
This is a very mature Johnny Cage. This is nigga MK9 Johnny Cage. Completely different dude. So this, I'm realizing, isn't a 25-year flashback. It has to be like maybe 10, 15 years.
Sento contains the souls of my ancestors. They guide me.
Could they hurry the hell up? Going up.
Fall back, now!
Go on. You guys stay here. Close the door.
Look at the reach!
I forget what makes the Revenant so much stronger, to be honest.
You see it now, Raiden. Your legacy. You poisoned their hearts with hope.
And what do you offer? The same as you did millennia ago, when you betrayed your fellow Elder Gods and attacked Earthrealm. We stopped you then, imprisoned you in the Netherrealm. We will do so again.
Remove the shadow from the light. The shadow grows. The legacy of life is death, Raiden. My followers accept this and live on. They fight for me.
No reaction speed, Raiden? Jesus Christ. Yeah, but Shinnok's very powerful. I guess that's what would give them the power up, is the fact that they're powered by Shinnok. Sindel, being such a powerful character by herself, you know, probably would be like the most formidable one there. But what I like that MK does is they don't put like an edge on one single character, if that makes sense. Like, they don't give one single character more power than the other, besides maybe like Shinnok being an Elder God, or like Onaga, or maybe Raiden's being somebody who's capable of being an Elder God. Shao Kahn just being a demon. Scorpion and Bihan are so powerful simply because they're specters and they can't really die. And like they were just the most deadly people on Earth at the time. So who's here to stop them?
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Didn't see you there.
Miserable wretch! Insignificant speck of feculent scum! How dare you! That is mine!
See, this is how they should be.
Ready?
As always.
Shinnok is like just clearly more skilled than everybody. Not just having powers.
She will be the first to join me.
No!
Yeah, this green shit with him literally makes him OP as fuck. Johnny Cage is literally a top 5 character within Mortal Kombat, just from his powers alone.
I'm not sure what just happened to me, but I am sure of this. You don't even think of hurting her.
Jesus Christ. Come on, man. I need that thing activated.
No more trickery, Cage. Judgment is at hand.
Sheesh. Told y'all, Shinnok might be the one to give me problems. Might be the one to give me problems.
Taste your death.
Yo. Come on, yo. There we go.
Now there's a fall from grace.
Where you coming from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Pumpkin Eye Jewel. Hi! Port nigga. I told y'all how I'ma end it. What did I say? What did I say? I'm nice with it. Y'all go, hey, look, all I'm gonna say is come MK11, y'all are going to hate me. I promise you.
Fallen elder god.
Johnny Cage, the amulet!
Johnny Cage has beaten so many like OP characters. He's beaten Sub-Zero, Bihan Sub-Zero. He's beaten Scorpion, a younger Scorpion, which is like considered to be like worse considering how angry he was. That's what fueled his powers. He's beaten Raiden. He's beaten Sonya. He's beaten Kano. He's beaten
Enjoy the new digs.
He's beaten Fujin. He's beaten Shinnok. He's beaten Shao Kahn. Like, Johnny Cage is up there. Stop playing with my mans, bro.
Did we?
Yeah. We got him.
Sonya's up there too. Cassie is definitely higher than her though.
Remain here.
You guys will
The Chamber's
see
properties
Cassie
will
is.
heal Sonya Blade in short order.
Quan Chi and the others, they're gone. A surge of power within the chamber overwhelmed my senses.
We can deal with Quan Chi later, Kinshi.
We've netted a bigger prize this day.
Shinnok's amulet. And within it,
Old fish face himself.
Let us take the amulet to the Elder Gods.
They cannot destroy it. No one can.
They might offer counsel. Shinnok can never escape.
So this is the 25-year
war is
ago.
not over.
This whole thing was the
Quan Chi has
25-year ago.
escaped.
What's it
Why are you
called?
smiling?
She called me Johnny. Raiden told me later that I'm descended
20
from
years,
some
okay.
Mediterranean war cult. Bred as warriors for the gods. I've never been able to resummon that green halo. Raiden thinks it was triggered when I saw a loved one about to die. How about you, Cassie? Can you summon anything like that? Or did it skip a generation?
Take it easy, Jin.
We didn't need a halo in Darfur, or Iran, or Kurdistan. Did we, Jackie?
Nope, we didn't. Shaolin monks ever send you there, Jin?
I've seen plenty of action. Takeda and I both. Stuff that blow your special forces mind. At ease. You're all here because you deserve to be.
Damn, she's
Beautiful
her
and unique snowflakes.
daddy daughter for sure.
Now, as I'm sure you're unaware, judging from the lack of gift cards, today is our team's 6-week anniversary. Secretary Blake says he's pleased with our progress. You could spit in his hair and he'd be pleased with our progress.
He was smart enough to have Mr. Cage put this team together. I'm glad the Shirai Ryu chose me to join. New places?
Shirarayu
Faces.
is where Hanzo Sashi and or Scorpion come from.
pointed out, us older folks are gonna
So he's trained with
retire
Scorpion.
someday. So it's time for your generation to step up. Shaolin, Shirai Ryu, SF. Together. For your team's first mission, you're going to the Lin Kuei Temple. We haven't heard from the Grand Master in a while, so we need to make sure he's still on our side. That he's got our backs if things flare up again with Outworld. You need to bring him in. But don't be surprised if Sub-Zero's not willing to cooperate.
Why be worried about Outworld? I thought Kotal Khan respected the Reiko Accords.
He does, but he's facing a civil war. The rebels win, those accords will be history.
So, just to give a backstory on what's going on right now, because I'm probably gonna cut it here. Basically, Kotal Khan was an underling of Shao Kahn, right? When Shao Kahn died, or before Shao Kahn died, he was trying to like rebel, right? And take over because he didn't like how like much of an iron fist Shao Kahn ruled with. Now Kotal Khan ended up ruling with an iron fist himself, far less of an iron fist, but he still, nonetheless ruled with an iron fist. Outworld at that. So basically, Kotal Khan is now, since he was already kind of plotting it, and it was already kind of the second hand, the right hand man, and underling to Shao Kahn, he is now the ruler or the Khan of Outworld. Melina, I believe, is who is leading the rebels. Melina being the clone of Kitana, who's actually the daughter of Sindel, who was the queen of Edenia before Shao Kahn came and took over. Basically, Shao Kahn didn't like Kitana. Kitana was very headstrong and was like her dad, who he had to kill to like take Sindel and Edenia and basically mend it with that world. So he made a clone of her mixed with Tarkatan blood, who's were kind of like the main like people of Outworld that Shao Kahn liked. So that's where Melina gets the ugly ass mouth from, but where she looks and sounds like Katana is because she's a literal clone. And it was like, she wasn't the first clone either, or maybe she was, but I don't think she was. When you go into that scene on MK9, like Katana walks in and there's like hella clones, and then the one that wakes up calls her sister. So like technically speaking, that's her sister. So Melina is leading the rebels because she hates Kotal Khan, right? The Raiko Accords. Raiko was a character back in like MK2 or 3, but the Raiko Accords are basically what keep the or what like the Mortal Kombat laws or whatever. You know what I mean? Basically that the realms aren't allowed to just like attack each other unless they like beat each other. I think 10 times in Mortal Kombat or win 10 Mortal Kombat tournaments. I think Shao Kahn, they beat what's it called, so you know what I mean, they got Edenia. And then Earthrealm, being the most prominent foe of Outworld, is what he was after next. They told the story at the beginning of what happened there. But Shinnok has had Quan Chi in there, I guess, playing like, you know what I mean, a sleeper, not really a sleeper agent, but undercover agent, manipulating events, manipulating all the way down to Bihan and Hanzo Asashi's beef, creating war throughout the realms, mainly so that they can be weakened at a weakened state, so that Shinnok can go in and take over. Shinnok, being an Elder God, doesn't have to necessarily play by the rules in Mortal Kombat. With that being said, the defenders of Earth are a lot older, so they needed to get new ones. Kenshi is a lot older. Johnny Cage is a lot older. Sonya Blade is a lot older. I think Sonya Blade is now the, like, what's it called? She's like the governor of freaking not the governor, the general of special forces. The head commander. Yeah, she's the head commander of special forces now. That's what Jax was. Jax retired after being saved as being a Revenant. I believe they'll go over that scene. A couple of the Revenants were saved. Scorpion was saved. Sub-Zero was saved. That's who they're about to go see. I think Smoke ended up dying. And then there are still a couple other Revenants left that we'll see throughout the story. So with that being said, that's where you get Cassie Cage and Jackie Briggs. Jackie Briggs is the daughter of Jax. Cassie is the daughter of Sonya and Johnny. So basically, those two come from Special Forces. Special Forces is where like Kenshi comes from. Kenshi doesn't really necessarily have he doesn't really like associate with anyone. He kind of does his own thing. It's where Johnny Cage comes from, Jax comes from, Sonya, Stryker, and then this fast guy with the mask who's a Revenant now, he comes from the Special Forces as well. So there are a bunch of people who actually come from the Special Forces, and they're like, in my opinion, besides Johnny, the best of the best to come out of the Special Forces. Then you have Takeda, who has been training with Scorpion or Hanzo Asashi, with the Shiryu, who were like, Hanzo Asashi was like the deadliest assassin or the deadliest ninja in the world. So there goes that. And then he's fucking his dad is fucking Kenshi, a blind assassin. Like, come on, bro. Takeda is another one of those. I just haven't seen his story develop fully. I never read the comics because I don't really like them. And then I'm going to watch Mortal Kombat Legends tonight. So, or both of those Mortal Kombat animated movies to see what's up with those. To see if Takeda gets taken a little farther because he is nice. And then Dagon. Dagon is the Red Dragon leader. One of the sons of Argus. Him, Kenshi, and I forget his name. He starts with a T though. His brother, Dagon's brother, all go and kill him. And Takeda like leads the fucking, you know what I mean, way, if I'm not mistaken. If it wasn't Kenshi, it was Takeda. Then you have Fujin, right? Or Fujin, I believe it is. Fujin. Fujin comes from the Shaolin monks. What makes that so OP is he was just a thief, and he was like shunned, and then he like was brought back in through the approval of Raiden. So Raiden seen something in him, so that's fucking a lot. That says a lot there. And then the last person, I think he said that about where the last two the two dudes I'm about to talk about, Liu Kang and fucking, what is his fucking cousin's name? Dude with the hat. You guys know what I'm talking about. Kung Lao. The two probably most prominent ninjas in all of the Mortal Kombat, series. I think fucking Liu Kang probably is the deadliest fucking Mortal Kombat character there is. He's just a good guy for the most part. But if you look at like all the other realities that he's from, he usually becomes a tyrant, which is insane. I'll talk about that in the next video. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. I think in the next one, I think we start with Kotal Khan. And then I'll probably do chapters 2 and 3 in the next one. So yeah, DC out.